Hi everyone. Thank you for finding this video. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of smaller videos right in a row, and God has given me a lot of revelation to do with revelation in the Bible. So they're all correlating to the last chapter of the Bible, Revelation. If you're not familiar with it, it talks all about the end times and what we're going to be going through, and we are already starting to go through these things. And one thing that I'm reading Revelation because I'm getting this kind of visions from God. So I want to know what I'm getting, and I'm researching it myself. So I'm really reading Revelation myself. And a lot of people are skeptical, and they say we're not in end times. They've been talking about end times forever. Yes, you're right. This is true. They have been talking about end times for a long time, but things are escalating at exponential rates now, like super fast, and things are just really happening. So one of the things in Revelation that really tells us we are, starting the tribulation is, they talk about the white horse, the red horse, the black horse, and the pale horse. They're kind of hard to tell if those things have happened just from an average person. Like, do we know if the white horse has revealed himself or the red horse? But the biggest thing that I saw that would tell us if tribulation has started is it says that a loaf of bread will cost as much as a day's wage. And they're talking a lot about, we see that inflation is happening and it is going up quite a bit. So, dear brothers and sisters and unbelievers that are out there, when we see that a loaf of bread costs as much as a day's wage, then we are well into tribulation already. That is one thing that we can keep our eyes and ears open for, because that's something we're going to notice. That's not in a type of parable that's hard for us to understand. We know what a loaf of bread, what it should cost, and if it's going to cost like, $50 for a loaf of bread, then we are well into tribulation. But anyway, this message came to me. Today is February 13th, 2023. And I got this message January 26th, 2023, wee hours of the morning. I was sleeping. I'm not sure if it was like a dream or a vision. Sometimes it's hard to tell because you're kind of asleep. And sometimes if you get a vision in the night, you are kind of sleeping, but you're not. It's the weirdest thing. So what I saw was locusts, and the locust, a locust is a little grasshopper that we would find in our gardens or our backyards. So the locusts that I saw, they started off a little bit smaller, but as they were biting the people and they were like taking chunks out of the people, not full blown eating the people, but sort of like, because they were taking chunks out of the people and feeding off of the people. When they were feeding off the people, the locusts were getting bigger, and they started to take on a different form. They didn't look like bugs, and I don't even think they looked like bugs at the beginning of my dream anyway, but they got larger and they were life-size, like the size of humans, and they had arms and legs like a human would, and they had faces like a human too, but they looked different. Like I can see it in my mind. It was almost like frog legs, if if you see frog legs, the shape of frog legs, but they were like standing up as if they were in a human form, but they still didn't look exactly like humans, but they started to resemble a human look, and they were huge, and they were biting the people, and they were taking chunks out of the people, and it was terrible. Then I saw an angel blowing a very long trumpet, and when the angel was blowing the trumpet, it was like a mist or a cloud type of thing was coming out of the trumpet, and it was forming like a half moon around this angel, but it wasn't just around the angel. It was very large, taking up a large space around the angel. And as the angel was blowing the trumpet, this mist or fog or cloud type of thing was growing and getting larger and larger around the angel, but it seemed to look like in a half moon shape around the angel. And I'm just checking my notes here. Yep. And it was like a cloud or a mist around the angel. And then I woke up and I became aware that this was a vision. And then I saw a very, very bright flash. I was in my bedroom and I'm sleeping and it's dark in my bedroom. It was in the night, but I saw a very, very bright flash of light. So bright, like so bright. And I don't know a lot of everything that's in Revelation. So I'm just bringing it out to you. I am the messenger. I am not a scholar of the Bible. So I'm bringing it to you, and I believe that, if you want to do your homework or you already know what all of these things mean, that's great. But from what I can see is that we are very, very close, if not already in tribulation. And God is giving, these kind of so if this lined up with scripture, then it would be, and I wrote it all down. Let me grab my book here. Let's see. This would be, because in the first part of Revelation, there are the 7 seals. Then it goes into the 7 trumpets. So I believe that this one would be, sorry, I'm trying to hold the phone and go into my notes here. And I had it ready. And so the fifth trumpet. So this would be when the 5th angel blows the trumpet, if we're looking in Revelations. And this is when the stars fall to earth, and the angel was given the key to the shaft to the bottomless pit. When he opened it, smoke poured out, and the sun and air turned dark from smoke. Then locusts came from the smoke and had power to sting like scorpions for 5 months and torture those who had the seal, without the seal of God on their foreheads, and to cause pain but not to kill them. And the locusts look like, well, it goes on, like the horses look like horses going into battle. So they didn't look like bugs like we're thinking locusts would look like. And then so that would have been the 5th angel blowing the horn. But the 3rd angel, when the 3rd angel blew the trumpet, no, I think that would be it. That would be the 5th angel blowing the trumpet, because the smoke came out. I saw it looked like mist or a cloud or like fog around the angel. So I'm assuming it was the smoke they're talking about. And I'm sorry. Yeah, so the fifth angel blowing the trumpet would have been the locust, and then the 6th trumpet, the angel releasing fire and smoke. So it's maybe the 5th, they kind of overlap, the 5th and the 6th angel blowing the trumpet. And I have a lot of videos out there about the 3 days of darkness. And if, in my opinion, and everybody's got an opinion about Revelation, and God didn't tell me this, I'm just trying to pull this up myself, but I feel like that is the 6th seal. And it says that earthquakes are going to happen, and the sun will become dark, and the moon will be red as blood. The stars will fall to the earth, so that those 3 days of darkness could take place during the opening of the 6th seal. And the 3rd seal is when they're saying that a loaf of bread will cost as much as a full day's wages. I feel like that's the first sign we're really going to notice to be able to relate it to Revelation. And that's what I have for you for this message. And, I ask that you take it to the Lord and pray on it. But I believe that he is starting to reveal a lot of revelation to us, because I believe we are at the start of tribulation. And I would love to hear your comments. And, this is how we fellowship, with us Christians, fellowshipping back and forth. Or if you don't know about Revelation and you are not a believer of Christ, or you don't believe in the Bible, I would love to hear your comments as well. And we're all here to help each other. And again, I don't know everything, that is for sure. But, you know, I'm giving this message, so I welcome any comments. And if you can like, share, and subscribe, that would be great. It really helps to get God's messages out there more. And I will see you on the next video, because I have a few more videos or messages that God has given me that pertain to Revelation. Take care and have a great day, guys. Bye for now.